Hi, I would like to talk to you about how motion, as Parmenides exposed to Zeno, is an illusion. Motion is not real. All objects are still in space. They don't move. Um, we've been deceived about the nature of space. We've been taught that there are four dimensions: the x dimension, the y dimension, and the s dimension, and time. But that's not true. The true dimensions are five. It's the x rotation x, the y rotation x, and the z rotation x. And then there's time and size, and the key is in size. When two objects appear to go together, or no, better consider, when you get close to an object, it's not that that object or you are moving. What is really happening is that that object is growing in size, is changing in the dimension x of size. And you can tell it obviously. When you get close to something, it gets bigger. When you get farther from something, it gets smaller. So you can be moving in that, appearing to move in that direction, and when you move in that direction, what you are doing really is changing the size of the objects that are in that direction. You may argue to this how it's possible that you go past an object. For example, if I have one object here and I have one object here, they can be inflating forever, but their centers will never cross. But this takes us to Zenón dichotomy paradox. The turtle advances 1 meter, then the turtle advances half meter, then the turtle advances quarter of meter, and keeps like that infinite steps. So she will never reach destination. But that's not true, because what's really going on is that the turtle advances 1 meter in 1 second, half meter in another half second, quarter of meter in quarter of second. So eventually in 2 seconds it will reach destination after infinity. So it happens the same in the case you try to explain two objects, one in here and another in here, that eventually cross their way, because motion apparently tells us that two objects can move and cross and go the opposite ways. But this is explained by conservation of momentum. When an object doubles its size, its rate of time halves. You can see this on distant objects. A far car goes slower than a closer car that will appear to go faster. That's because it's keeping its momentum. The product size multiplied by time rate keeps constant. So in this way, from these growing objects, as they double size, initially there's 1 meter, they double size, so apparently there's half meter. They double size again, so then there's a quarter of meter. And it's less than a turtle. But what happens here? That the time rate As the size doubles, the time rate divides by half. So then we have that in first second they are 1 meter away. Then in next half second they are half meter away. In next quarter of second they are 1/4 of meter away. And eventually in second 2 their centers will be together. But this is where the thing gets that boggles the mind. That's when this boggles the mind, because I told you that as size doubles, half time rates. So when the both centers of both objects intersect, are in the same place, it means that their size is infinite and their time rate is 0. So what happens here according to me, and what explains that although there's no motion, you can go past objects and cross them and put in the middle of an object and go past them and then go to the initial place. It's all explained by Zenón. But what I've told you, eventually when two objects cross their paths, their size is infinite and their time rate is 0. And what happens then is that time then becomes negative, and instead of growing it shrinks. So apparently the product size multiplied by time rate remains constant. In this case time would be negative, its size would be negative as well, with which for your perception would be the same. This can be seen by a pendulum, by a time pendulum. Imagine this pencil is a pendulum that keeps constant time. So when I get it close to you, gets bigger and it goes faster. Time goes faster as it gets bigger. But well, this I'm confusing it a bit now. What I want you to see is first, as it gets closer, it gets bigger. But think about the period. You are seeing it on this way. But if I go and pass it from you, and then you'll see it that time has reversed. You see, when it goes from here, it's click, 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 and time has reversed when it goes. This is difficult to see, but it explains motion quite well. Now I see left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. Time has reversed when you pass an object. Basically, the universe plays with infinities all the time. You are going eternal every 2 steps, just as Zenón turtle. And I hope to have been didactic and make you think a bit. Thank you for your attention.